Today, I will be making a video about a tier list. I was actually requested to do this a long time ago, specifically to create a tier list about heroes in the game Mighty Party. So, I'm starting this series now. I'll begin with the previous warlords and pets, and if many people support me, I'll continue to make the next videos. I hope you will like it and leave plenty of comments on this video. Before starting the video, let me explain the tiers in this list. Ranging from S to DS is the best, and D is the worst. When I mention heroes first, it means that hero is in a lower position than the heroes I'll talk about later. First, I'll discuss warlords. These are the warlords you can purchase with gems and money, excluding the ones given for free. Now, let's start with the worst part, which includes the 5 warlords. Void, soccer referee. I appreciate his freeze 2-turn skill, and he's definitely stronger than basic warlords. However, his other skills are quite weak. For instance, his second skill summons one ranged unit with immunity, making him harder to kill but not receiving any boosts from teammates. Also, it doesn't mean he's impossible to kill. You can use a Harem, a hero used by many players. His third skill is pretty useless because he won't survive until then. King of the North. I rank him in a better position than Void Soccer because he can combine with a variety of heroes. While Void is only suitable for ice heroes like Ondine, Jormungand Grand, etc. With North, you can combine with Strict to create greater damage. You can also use Yorick to destroy spearmen, increasing Yorick's attack more to help destroy enemies faster. Additionally, using Madame Agony in combination with North's skills 1 and 2 can transform the wounded into a building and provide a place for Agony to hide behind. Adam Soccer. His special point is that in the second skill, he summons 3 ranged units with shields. I think if you use this skill in combination with some heroes related to shields, it will make a pretty strong impression. For example, Blair will do a lot of damage, similar to Apollo and Athena. Harbinger of Darkness. Honestly, this is the worst legend, which I have to rank with the rare and epic. His skills are nothing special, and even skill 1 causes damage but can't kill enemies. Skill 2 summon is also very weak, summoning 1 epic of Freddy. If he summoned Freddy, I would have rated him quite highly because Freddy is very difficult to kill. However, his skills are not terrible, so he is also classified as tier D. Bear, soccer fan. This guy is stronger than basic warlords only in skill 1, creating spikes for 3 turns. However, I still rank him higher than the previous warlords because of skill 2, Silence. This skill is much more useful than many skills, especially when encountering strong enemies with no way to kill them. With just 1 click, you can silence all enemies. Now, let's move to tier C, including 4 warlords. Freebooter Dave. The most highly rated skill of this warlord is skill 1, which summons 6 pentagrams of 162 damage on random enemy cells. It can take over all enemy heroes' positions, making it difficult for the enemy to attack. Skill 2 can be combined with attack boost heroes or used when encountering dangerous opponents with high attack. This will help turn those heroes into 1 attack. Skill 3 is a bit useless, only applicable to male heroes, so I don't like it. Rajan Flaming. I think Rajan's skill 1 is quite strong, but it is more suitable for AI to use than for players because players sometimes forget how that skill works. I never forgets, so the player will have less effect when using it. Rajan's second skill is Summoning, and I find this skill useful because the summoned hero has very high health, helping to receive damage from enemies. The third skill is also good if you use some melee heroes with good attack ability. It will be an extremely attractive point. Spider Queen. This is a warlord related to poison. Poison is a skill that is being boosted quite a lot recently. But for me, this warlord does not have enough ability to advance to higher tiers. I bet this warlord has a high price in skill 1 and skill 2. These skills combined together can kill most of the enemy team but are still weak compared to some other warlords. Skill 3 is quite normal, summoning 4 heroes with only 1 hydrogen phosphide. But sometimes, it becomes a danger to yourself when the opponent uses Yorick, Bastet, etc. Jimmy Rockerboy. This is a warlord who was once a meta warlord thanks to his skill 2. Legion also has priority number 1 when used in combination with his skill. Even when Legion is nerfed, he will still be stronger than the other warlords. So, I ranked him in Tier C, and he is the strongest warlord in Tier C. Done. Now we continue to Tier B, which includes 3 warlords. White Shaman. I think this warlord is strong but difficult to use because his skill 1, if used well, can cause difficulties for the enemy. And is also the enemy of many warlords with summoning skills. Skill 2 is a highly appreciated skill. If you combine skills 1 and 2 at the same time, it will be more effective. So you need to pair him with heroes to help the warlord survive long. Heroes with healing, shielding, blocking, etc. If you use heroes with skills like the warlord's skill 1, you can kill enemies faster, such as Hoodoo, Tai Ling, etc. Sir Biscuit. I used him a lot in Legendary Draft because there was no better choice. He is quite strong in skills 1 and 2. You can combine him with heroes that boost attacks or cause damage to the warlord when the enemy dies because skill 1 can cause many enemies to die. He is also easier to use than Shaman. However, the biggest drawback is that summoning 2 gift boxes is random, and the AI tends to be unfair. So, sometimes, you might get frustrated when using him. Anna, the Abyss Queen. I think she is strong but only suitable for shield formations. And the important thing is to survive until turn 7, which is challenging in high tournaments. Sometimes, you only need 2 turns to finish. Her skills are quite robust if combined well. You only need a hero that summons a lot like Tai Ling or a hero with many hits like Fury to save for the 7th turn. For the rest, use heroes that help her last longer, like Void Jewel, Villano, etc. Next is Tier A, including 2 warlords. Arin the Red Moon. This warlord is very strong. She can destroy all enemies starting from turn 3. So, you should use her skills on turn 2 to avoid being silenced by other warlords. Use her with heroes that damage the warlord when the enemy dies or heroes that boost attacks like Panda, Ogrok, etc. The important thing is that this warlord has all 3 strong skills. Skill 3 will drain the enemy warlord's health. If you see that the enemy warlord has a shield, don't use it hastily. Wait until you break the enemy's shield before using it. Oord Crusher. This warlord specializes in healing, making him more difficult to destroy. He also has skill 2 to silence, making him very strong. For these reasons, he can use a variety of heroes, making him a popular warlord. I consider him to be a strong warlord. Finally, Tier S, including 2 warlords. Dark Reaper Morgoth. This warlord is strong because all of his skills aim at making the enemy miserable. Every skill is aimed at killing all enemy heroes, especially skill 1, which aims to make the warlord unable to be protected by a shield. Currently, Morgoth is used by many players, and heroes that combine well with Morgoth include Aharon, Nilan, Sly, etc. If you have watched many of my videos, you will see how powerful these combinations are. Trixie, Cheerleader. This is the top Warlord, although it is only a rare Warlord sold for money and has nothing special from design to skills. The skills are very basic, but changing the position of her skills makes her the strongest. Thanks to the heroes that combine well with her, the most notable being Bastet Cheer. Skill 1 is to summon 4 heroes with just 1 HP and very high attack. Bastet automatically increases its attack based on the number of heroes killed. So, if you own a high-level Bastet and Reborn High, in my opinion, Reborn 4th is fine. Then you can kill the enemy Warlord on turn 1. In addition, you can combine with Tengu, Yorick, etc. Maybe just 2 turns to end the match. The tier list about Warlords has been completed. If you have any comments on this tier list, please let me know in the comments section. Now, let's dive into the pet tier list. I'm focusing solely on legendary pets since they can be purchased and are significantly stronger than epic or rare pets. Starting with tier C, we have 3 pets. Oculus. This pet provides support to heroes with blocks. It's crucial to have a hero with blocks on your team for it to be effective. Jimmy is the most suitable Warlord, and heroes like Sir Lancelot, though rarely used in high tournaments, pair well. Due to Sir Lancelot's lack of popularity, Oculus is considered the least favorable pet. Sylvan. Specifically effective for poison teams, which are more popular than block teams, placing Sylvan higher than Oculus. Poison teams boast robust heroes like Koba, Melia, Sly, etc. Spider Queen is the most fitting Warlord, but White Shaman is recommended for its healing ability when enemies are poisoned, especially when combined with Koba for substantial health restoration. Barak. A pet supporting ice teams, known for their potency in preventing opponents from attacking. Teaming up with Arachne enhances this effect, rendering enemies unable to attack even with new units on the board. Ideal ice heroes include Arthur, Undine, Jormungand, Vixen. Morgoth remains the preferred Warlord for ice teams. Moving on to Tier B. Princegley boosts allies' HP, suitable for all teams and Warlords. Enhances heroes' endurance, especially beneficial for those with copy skills like Missoura, Balst, etc. While popular early on, it has lost its favor with the emergence of more powerful pets. Now, Tier A. Sentry Fener. This wolf pet boosts teammates' attack, surpassing support pets due to meeting the player's desire for quick victories. With a continuous attack boost, enemies face relentless heavy attacks, struggling to survive. Finally, Tier S. Drogun. A dinosaur pet favored by high-level players for its ability to damage the enemy Warlord upon their demise and inflict damage on enemy heroes when an ally appears. It currently deals damage when allies attack enemies. For newcomers in lower leagues, it might not outshine the wolf pet, so I recommend investing in the wolf pet if you don't plan on reaching GM. It'll help you progress through the leagues faster. That wraps up my tier list, crafted based on my knowledge of the game. I hope you enjoy watching and assessing its accuracy. Thanks for sticking through the entire video. Catch you soon in the upcoming videos.